So what strategies are working right now in property investment? What actually helps you guys actually make some money? Because it's a scary market out there right now. The market's retracted, it's shrunk down. Houses have become, $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 cheaper. I think the market's down 20%. Most places I'm buying at about a 35% discount to what I was last year. So what strategy should I be putting in place? I mean, I think we all know that buy and hold is most people's favorite strategy. And that's because we're kind of a bit lazy, right? We want to buy something that's cash flow positive, meaning that it pays us more money than it costs us. And we want to put it in our portfolio and just leave it there and do nothing. And that gives us the chance to be kind of lazy and look at it again in 10 years' time and go, did I make any money? Now, mostly the answer to that's going to be yes, you did. But there is more to that, because if you buy a house and then you buy another one, by the time you get to your third one, you're probably going to be close to tapped out for cash flow. And that's where different strategies come into place, because then we start going, well, why don't I just buy something really ugly and renovate it and then sell it and make enough money to buy another property from that? And the reason that you sometimes don't want to do that is because in a contracting or a downward market where properties are becoming worth less, that can actually be really dangerous. And I feel like for the last 2 years, while we're at the peak of the market and then a cooling market, that trading has actually been a bad strategy. I know there's people that have made money in it. I've made money in it, but it's been kind of dangerous for the layman or the average investor. But that's actually changing. Now, let me blow your mind and say that there's 12 strategies that work in the New Zealand property market. Realistically, only 3 or 4 of them work at any one time though. And so it becomes really, really important to know all of the strategies, understand how they function and in what market they function in, so that you can decide for yourself whether the resources and skills that you've got equal the strategy in the market that works now. Like now. Like I'm talking, this month. But also looking at that property clock, you might remember there's a video on this from my page a couple of days ago about where the market's going and where we're going to be in the next part of the market, so that you don't start a project now that works badly, but you start a project now that works really well. And that's why at my boot camp in Auckland, of the dozen strategies that are actually available, and tell you the ones that will work for you, the ones that I think are a bit dangerous, the ones that don't work at all, and give you a clear idea of what you should be doing for the next 12 months. Because, and I've said this before and I'll be a broken record about it, I've got mine. I've got enough property so I don't have to really buy anything again for the rest of my life. I am super comfortable and I want to educate you guys and get you absolutely pumping and doing stuff. And that's why it's not one of these events where you need particularly more information later on. It's one of these events where you're going to pick up stuff from the event and be able to use it in the marketplace straight after the event. So I want to explain to you all of those strategies. So that's the next thing we're going to teach you at the Property Bootcamp, is which strategies I'm using, which strategies you should use, which ones work and which ones don't, so that you're massively educated when you come out of the room. So that's why you need to grab your ticket right now. We're going to sell out. Trust me, we're halfway there. It's going to be a full room. So grab your ticket today and let's get you doing some deals in the property marketplace the week after the event. Thanks guys, grab your ticket now.